Hi guys, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we cover about the user creation part. In this class, I am going to teach the login validation part. I already designed the login form here. Now what I am going to do is here go to the default here, customize. Here I am going to set the page as now login. This page I am going to test. So login, click OK. Now here this is the login form. We already designed this form in my first tutorial. Now I am going to do the validation part. Now what I am going to do is here, first this is the login button. So right click, event, action perform. It goes to the code part here, button action perform. Here what I am going to write is here, I am going to code the user validation part. First what I am going to do is here, I've already written the connections. So go to the source, go to the new user.java. Here I already written the connection class, this one. You just copy these two lines only, class for name and this driver class. These two things you have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Click OK. It show the error. How to resolve this one is, I already taught this one. Click on this one, surround the statement with try catch. You have to put it this one, then this error go away. Now again you have to copy this one, cut, Control X to cut off this one line, paste below of the class here. Now here click on this one. Here you have to now what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to create the class. Here what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to create the class connection con. You have to create the class connection class. Another class you have to create as this page as prepare statement, right, PST, right. This say two classes. We have to import Java SQL connection. We have to import the namespace for these classes, this SQL Java SQL prepare statement, right. We have to import these classes. Now it's perfect. Now after that what I'm going to do is here, click on this one. You have to add the catch all. Now the error goes away. This is how you have to resolve the problem. Very simple. Okay. And what is the error over here? Right here we have to cut this line. You have to paste it here. That's why the problem is right here. What the problem is, you have to close this one, right, colon. That's why the error should be displayed here. If I remove this one, the error show. So that's error, right. Now perfect. Now what I'm going to do is here, the connection is perfect. Now here I'm going to do the login validation part. Here first time what I'm going to do is here, first I'm going to check the if part. This one should be text user, this one should text pass, right. Now let's check the validation. Now here what I'm going to do is here, if txt user dot getText dot is empty. If it is empty, the text box empty, or user text box empty, or the same code we have to copy, the same thing we have to paste it here. This one we have to change it as a pass, right. Here what I did is, if the username or password is blank, it show the error. So here we have to write as J option pan. You have to write start with J capital, this one capital, after that simple, here P capital, right. You have to write like this, pan show message dialog, show message dialog. Here we have to write as this one, this you have to write as a, here we have to throw the error as username or password, username or password blank, you have to write like this, right. After that we have to check another one is if it is not blank, we have to, what I'm going to do is here, we have to this one, we have to copy this one, Control X, cut off this line you have to put in the else part. Here we have to write it's the code. So here first we have to write the prepare statement. This one prepare statement already create the one pst. You have to write pst equal connection con dot prepare statement. Here prepare statement. Here we have to write as a select query. Select all from user table where username. Here we have to write as username equal question mark comma password equal to question mark, right? If the username and password, right, and not comma and you check username and password. If it is both correct, here go to the table. This username and password correct, we have to check the prepare statement pst set string. So you have to write the create the two variables string username equal txt user dot gettext. Right, the same thing we have to write as a password also string password, this one as a txt pass. Right, here we have to check both txt user txt pass. When the user type these text boxes, it's assigned to these variables. So here we have to write as first one should be here this one username. You have to write here this username, you have to call it here. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This password, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Right, that's the thing we have to write. After that, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to write the result set object. So we have to write a result set rs. Right, here we have to write as a import result set. Right, now here what I'm going to do is here we have to write as a result set rs equal tst dot execute query. This one. After the if rs, we have to check the username and password both are correct or not. Next, write like this. You have to, if it is username and password is correct, it goes to the page main page. So here I am going to create another page as a main page. So that's your project. This is the your project student. That is the project. Now what I am going to do is here I am going to write as a right click, sorry, this is the package student management package. Right click, new jform page. Here I am going to create a main class main. Click finish. Right, perfect. Now go to the login here. If it is more username and password correct, we have to go to that page which is a main page. So main, we have to write as a create the object m new main. Right, after that this page you should hide this dot hide. If the username and password correct, this page should hide. This page should hide and show the main page. So this is the object m dot set visible visible. We have to do true, make it as true. That's the thing we have to do. If it is not correct username and password, message should be display. You have to Control C to copy this option pan. Here we have to write as username or password error. Username or password error. Oh, do not match. Error should be true, matched. error should be thrown. Right, that's the thing we have to display. Very simple. And we have to clear the text box. txt user dot setx. After that we have to write as Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste here. We have to write as this one as a pass. Here you have to set as this one as a Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste here. You have to write as this one dot request focus. Right. If it is blank, if the username and password do not match, all the text box are clear and focus on the username text box. Cursor will be focused on the username text box. That's the thing we have to do. Right. Now let's do the task. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Right. Now click here. Now if you click login, username or password blank, face blank. Now I'm going to enter the username here, password right this, click login, username or password do not match. Here it is do not match password. I have the password, these two password. So if you click OK, form should be clear and it's focused on the username text box. Now I'm going to write the correct username and along with the password. Click login button. Your main form should be displayed here. Right. Success. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to design the main form. So let's go to the main form here. This one. This is a main. This is your project name. This is a main page. The main page. If you have to cancel this one, then we have to easily identify the pages. Okay. The rest of the page you have to close it. This is only the page you have to working main page. Here what I'm going to do is here we have to expand like this. Now we have put three buttons. We have to put three buttons. So here first one should be first 1 2 3. Right. Here what I'm going to do is here this one should be I'm going to write second one, the third one, right. Perfect. Right. Now this one I'm going to change it as a text as course. This is a course creation. This one should be, we have to change the text, edit text, we have to change it as a batch. It's a batch creation. This one is a student registration. This is a registration. So we have to change it as a registration. This is a student registration. Right. We have three options. Right. Main page. Right. Course, batch, and student registration. Right. Now here we have to. If you want to color these buttons, the same thing you have to do. Go to the source. When here the main initialize component, you have to name the button. First button should be right click, change variable. This one button 1, this one button 2, this button 3. So we have to give the color. J button 1 dot set background. Set background. Here write a red. First one should be red. Second one I am going to change it as a blue. Third one I am going to change it as a Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste 2. This one 3. This one I am going to change it as a gray. Right. Now you can, when you here what I'm going to do is here this page I'm going to do. So I'm going to customize this one. I'm going to change as a main. So we have to easily test the page. Okay. So you have to easily test it. While working with Java, you have to make like that. Okay. Here it simply look like this. Now here what I'm going to do is here, this one I'm going to change the color. It's not good, gray is not fine. This one I'm going to change it as green. Right, now here green, this one should be green. Now I'm going to change the font color. Select the button, properties, foreground color, everyone I'm going to change it as a white. This one should be white. Right click, properties, foreground color, this one should be white. This one also, here also should be white. You have to change the color as well. Right, close it. Now let's check. Now it's working fine. Now when the form is loaded, it's loaded at the center, so we have to do that stuff as well. Select the form frame, right click, properties, code, generate center, close it. Now you will be able to see it's perfect. Now you have three options. If you click course, it goes to course page. If you click batch page. If you click registration, it goes to the registration page. Right, I hope you guys understood so far. In my next tutorial I am going to teach how to add the course and batch. Thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.